Hey y'all, JD's a back and we just got 1188, so let's talk about it. Let's get this out the way right now. Sanji plays no role in this chapter whatsoever. We don't cut to him anything whatsoever, which is a little disappointing because of how last chapter set up Sanji to get the power up. But instead, we got Luffy getting low diffed. He's not done in this fight, but he didn't land a single hit or attack on Emu other than the initial punch that started the fight. But before we get into the fight, we get a few panels of an Uvu or Skype call, whatever generation you came from. It's a call from Joy Boy to Emu, basically introducing himself for the first time to Emu. Seems like this is their first interaction ever between the two. Emu wonders why Luffy is stirring up these old memories, but of course Luffy doesn't know what he's talking about. As Emu summons Omen Flames around his arm to hit Luffy, but he's able to dodge it. Omen homies notice the dodge and are able to redirect the attack down to Luffy's head and knock him down to the ground with a huge explosion. Luffy quickly bounces back up to try to hit Emu, but he disappears and then reappears behind him with his glaive about to stab him. But Luffy does the same thing, reappearing behind about to launch an attack, but Emu blocks it with his glaive. Emu then fires Omen Flames at Luffy, and Luffy is just running away cartoon style. Then he uses a jet Gatling against the Omen homies. Then out of nowhere, Luffy turns into a genie. Honestly, not sure what the reference is. Maybe Oda recently saw Aladdin and got inspired by Robin Williams' Genie. But it's still a funny design and I guess it's cool. Luffy wants to avenge Loki, who he thinks is dead, but Loki overhears this and reassures Luffy that he's still kicking. As Ragnar is tending to his wounds, Emu notices Loki and launches Omen attack to him, but Jinbei out of nowhere blocks it. Then he gives Luffy his word that he'll protect Loki. Group there are wondering who this foe Luffy is facing. Brook notes that they're ranked higher than the God's Knights, but anything higher than them would be the 5 elders. Usopp thinks he's the leader of the God's Knights, but Brook reaffirms that the world government is shrouded in mystery. Back at the fight, Emu is spamming his Stigma Blade blast at Luffy while Luffy is running away from the Omen homies. Emu then unsummons his glaive and then summons the Sword of Wailing Void, causing the trees and forest to wither and create an opening straight to Luffy. Luffy then attempts to throw a punch, but Emu is gone, but then reappears right in front of him and gives him a good old stabbing, proclaiming Luffy can't be Joy Boy because of how weak he is to end the chapter. Aside from Luffy getting no diff, this was a phenomenal showing from Emu. Able to take Luffy completely off balance and outmaneuver him completely. Luffy wasn't able to get hit in at all and a lot of time was running away from the fight. Like I said, he's not done, but he should be out for a little bit. Probably after Ragnar is done tending to Loki, they'll notice Luffy and they'll tend to him as well. With Luffy and Loki out, I'm curious as to where we go next chapter. We could go to Sanji and Zoro's fights and see Sanji finally have his moment. But when it comes to Sanji and his Conqueror's Hawk, I feel like that's going to be a little bit of a slow burn to get things in order for him to unlock it. He may have taken another beating from Killingham just to see how he's able to unlock it. And when it comes to Zoro and Summers, it's just who has the most ore, really. I'm still waiting to see that moment that Zoro understands advanced conquerors and utilize it at the fullest potential. Hopefully that'll lead into Sanji unlocking Conqueror's Haki and utilizing it with his Diablo Jambe. Y'all let me know, what did you think of 1188? How you feel about Emu versus Luffy? How impressed are you with Emu? What are you looking forward to next chapter? How long do you think Luffy is going to be out of the fight? And do you think we'll cut to Sanji next chapter? Special thank you to my subscribers and my viewers. Give it a like, subscribe maybe, comment, and I'll catch y'all later.